What's going on, guys? It's your boy Af, and we're gonna make a beginner's guide to Rocket League, the best game. Okay, it's not really the best game. Okay, maybe it is. It's pretty good. Anyways, so let me get my controller turned on here. I'm just gonna hop into free play really quick. We're gonna get right on into this. The first thing, number one, that you gotta do. You gotta turn off camera shake. You gotta do it. It's gotta go. If the camera shake is on, you are doomed. I don't know if that's default, but it was default for a long time to have camera shake on. Let me show you what happens when camera shake is on. Oh! Every time you jump. Or I guess it's when you flip. I don't even know. Every time you hit the ball, every time you hit the ground. Boom! Oh! Oh! It's just, Let's do it without. Let's do it without. Look at how smooth this gameplay is. Oh yeah, that's how we like it, right? Oh, my bad. So first thing, camera shake off. Now, second thing, let's go through some camera settings. What do these camera settings do? Field of view. What does that do? Oh my! Oh! I can't see anything. Put that at 110. That's all you want, man. Put that at 110. You want that all the way out. Okay. The rest of the camera settings. This is all going to be pretty much preference. It doesn't really matter what you do. I think a good distance is anywhere from like 260 to 320. I've had quite a bit of experience with messing around with my distance. I have mine at 280. If you want to go ahead and just copy all these settings and you can just skip to the next part of the video, feel free. If you want an explanation of why I chose what I chose, keep on listening. 280 is just a really nice equal distance, it's just, you're not too far, you're not too close, it just feels good. So height, I would say good height is anywhere from like 80 to 130 maybe, 120. I like it at 90, and happy middle. We like those happy middles. Angle, that's going to change the angle of which you're looking at the car. Most people that I know use like between -3 and -5, but you can really use whatever's comfortable for you. Just don't go like excessive. You don't want to be like looking straight down. I know some people really like to have like high, like -10. I'm just not really too much of a fan. I like -4 is pretty good. Stiffness, so this is also another preference thing. So when you boost, if you notice, like when I'm driving, my distance is like right here. When I boost, it kind of zooms out a little bit, right? And when I'm supersonic, and then when I go slow, it zooms back in. So essentially, like when I'm fast and like if I hit the ball far away from me and I'm fast, it kind of gives me like more of a view of what I'm trying to do, or like I can see more. As for like when I go for like a dribble like right here, it gets nice and close for me, so I can kind of concentrate. I can concentrate on the ball and like where I'm hitting the ball to dribble it. So that's what that is. So you can just kind of mess around and put it how you like. I keep it around 0.4 or 0.45. Any of these are really good. So swivel speed, that's going to be on your right analog stick. How fast your camera moves around. I just left my default. I think it was 6. And I've never changed it. And so that's just what it is. Your transition speed, you're going to want that to be 1 to like 1.5. Any faster is just too fast. I know Turbo Pulsar like uses 2, which makes it like go like instantly. You don't really want to do that. I guess like you can do that because obviously a pro, and not only a pro, but 4 times world champion. He does it, so like I guess it's viable, but I just wouldn't. It hurts my brain, and so I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, that's your camera settings and your basics. So you're gonna want to switch those. Next thing is your controls. So steering, aerial, and then your dead zones. I like to keep mine lower. I've always just been more of a lower sensitivity player, even on other games like Fortnite and stuff. Just play it a little bit lower, just because I feel like being able to make those minor adjustments with lower sensitivity is easier. Especially like in a game like this where you need to dribble and you're constantly like making like little adjustments to keep the ball in your car and stuff like that. It's easier when you can move a little bit less, in my opinion. But again, like those are just going to be a preference thing, and you can do whatever you want. So here are my sensitivities. So steering is obviously going to control how fast, on the ground your car turns. Aerial is going to change how fast in the air your controls are. Your controller dead zone is how much of the actual like analog stick you need to use. And then dodge dead zone is also the same thing. So when you dodge, like forward or backwards or whatever, it'll like affect how far you have to move the stick before it'll actually dodge. So like if I move my stick like slightly forward, it won't dodge. I don't know if you can really see that on my controller overlay because my dead zone is so low. But most people keep those pretty low because you want to be able to like dodge really quick if you need to. So yeah, so those are kind of like some basic controls. As far as keybinds, the only thing that I would really change is your air roll buttons. So I think by default your air rolls are, I think air roll is L1, which is one of my air rolls, and then you move your stick to actually air roll. I would suggest that you put air roll keys, so there will be like an air roll left and an air roll right. So my air roll right is on square and my air roll left is on L1. I would suggest you put your air roll left L1, air roll right R1, but my R1 is boost and I've put way too much time into the game to try and change it. So it is what it is. But since you guys are just starting out, I would put air roll right on your right bumper and air roll left on your left bumper, and that'll make it really easy for you because then all your like controls are kind of like right there, besides like your steering, which is on your analog stick. So yeah, you can just kind of go through the bindings and stuff and put stuff where you like it. It doesn't really matter. I know there's some like really odd configurations out there, but as long as you practice with it, I don't see why that should really limit your ability to do anything in the game that you need to do. So just kind of mess around, see whatever's comfortable, and do that. You can always go and use pro settings, or you can use my settings. It doesn't matter. These are all viable and fine. That is what it is. Okay, so the last thing that I want to go over is just like basic mechanics. I'm not even really going to go over it, but I'm just going to say this game takes a long time to get good at. Not necessarily a long time, but you can't just start playing and do stuff like this where you just, are air dribbling it and stuff and my controller just disconnected for some reason. But you're not going to just like get on the game for the first time and do that. It's just not going to happen. So you just need to not discourage yourself, and you just need to take your time with the game and enjoy learning how to play the game, because when you first start and like grinding and like learning all the mechanics, that's the fun part of the game. Once you do it, I mean, it's not like it's not fun anymore, but like it's not that same grind and fun. Like that first time you score an air dribble, that's the first time you score a flip reset, like it's just like such a good feeling, especially when like a lot of people who play this game, they don't realize, or a lot of people who don't play this game, they don't realize how hard the game actually is until they hop on and try to play it, and then they're like, oh shit, this game is actually hard. So like that's like for me, like that was what pushed me to learn how to do it, because I was like, wow, a lot of people can't do this, so I want to do it. But you have to realize it takes time. Nobody hops on this game as instantly grand champ. That being said, that doesn't mean just because you're just starting doesn't mean you can't rise to the top level. I started this game in August of 2019, and I hit GC, or Grand Champ, which was, until this season, the highest rank in the game. So that was just like about a year is when I hit GC for the first time, and I got my GC rewards and everything. So like I got the GC title down there. So it is definitely possible, and I expect that we'll see some of these people that are starting right now in free-to-play. I expect to see some of them in RLCS, in probably like 2 years. There will be professional players that started with free-play. So, there's going to be some prodigies, and if you just take your time and utilize training, you'll be able to climb up and get really good at this game pretty quickly. Especially now, there's so many YouTube videos. There's so much available to you to get good. And then training is going to be your best friend. Obviously, like playing the game is going to be a lot of fun. But you got to utilize training. If you're serious about getting good, you got to utilize training. Free play, like just when you're starting out, just come around and learn how to hit the ball. Just come and just hit the ball. Dodge into the ball. Learn how the ball is going to interact with your car. How touches are going to interact. What touch is going to do what with the ball. And this is stuff that's gonna just become your basic mechanics of the game, you know. And once you kind of start to get the hang of that, then you can start introducing more crazy mechanics like dribbling on top of your car and stuff, like driving around like this and stuff. This is not easy. This takes hours and hours and hours and hours of practice. You know, just sitting in free play and doing it. Like, even I am not that good. Like, this ball is bouncing all over the place. So it just takes time. You know, nobody just sits here and learns how to dribble and, you know, do crazy flicks. Like I said before, you know, it just takes some time, takes some dedication. But if you're willing to do that, you know, this game is going to be a lot of fun for you. And even if you are just a casual player, you still will want to do some training, but like you do like maybe like 15 minutes a day before you go and play, and you'll instantly see yourself ranking up. Obviously, there's a bunch of training packs. You know, you can go free play. A bunch of just all of these like are good. Like, they always have featured, and they're always like, these ones are always available. And then people who make YouTube videos a lot of times will make their own packs, and then you can get another pack out of that. There's lots of good stuff. If you're just starting out, these ones that Psyonix made, really, really good. And then once you get through those, once you get a little more advanced, you can go to those custom ones and give those a try. So I hope this helps. I hope this helps get you guys started and excited for the game, because it is a lot of fun, and I really hope to see it blown up here, because it's soccer, man. Everyone likes, you know, everyone likes sports, and well, not everyone, but like most people like sports, and it's a game that's easy to understand if you're not an active player, but really hard to play if you are an active player. So I mean, I think it just kind of like makes up for both. You know, like, if you don't play it, you can still watch it. If you do play it, you can understand, like, holy crap, that's crazy. You know. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe for more. We'll be doing videos like this, other fun videos. So we'll see ya next time.